talking about it. Well, I come across videos and I do commentaries that are the same topic. A lot of, I wouldn't say go as far as her saying that black men, especially, are just going to
sure black women are going to be skipped over. They're going to be avoided by black men if we don't change the way we behave. I want to have your hot girl summer, live your best life and all that. And I ain't tripping on you. I understand we think we can be men. And it's sad to say that we can't. Sometimes it's hard to admit it, but you can't. While you being a young hoe, guess what? You're going to turn into an old hoe. Because while you're around hoeing, you need to be a wife and they're going to take your husband. So stop doing this shit. And I know somebody's going to be mad at me. And guess what? If you're mad, you might be the one I'm talking about. So refrain from putting yourself in the comments. Don't do that to yourself. The very near future, black women are going to be skipped over. They're going to be avoided by black men if we don't change the way we behave. I want to have your hot girl summer, live your best life, all that. And I ain't tripping on you. I understand we think we can be men. And it's sad to say that we can't. Sometimes it's hard to admit it, but you can't. So while you being a young hoe, guess what? You're going to turn into an old hoe. Because while you're around hoeing, it's somebody ready to be a wife and they're going to take your husband. So stop doing this shit. And I know somebody's going to be mad at me. And guess what? If you're mad, you might be the one I'm talking about. So the very near future, black women are going to be skipped over. They're going to be avoided by black men if we don't change the way we behave. I want to have your hot girl summer, live your best life and all that. And I ain't tripping on you. I understand we think we can be men. And it's sad to say that we can't. Sometimes it's hard to admit it, but you can't. So while you being a young hoe, guess what? You're going to turn into an old hoe. Because while you're around hoeing, it's somebody ready to be a wife and they're going to take your husband. So stop doing this shit. And I know somebody's going to be mad at me. And guess what? If you're mad, you might be the one I'm talking about. So refrain from the very near future. Black women are going to be skipped over. They're going to be avoided by black men if we don't change the way we behave. I want to have your hot girl summer, live your best life and all that. And I ain't tripping on you. I understand we think we can be men. And it's sad to say that we can't. Sometimes it's hard to admit it, but you can't. So while you being a young hoe, guess what? You're going to turn into an old hoe. Because while you're around hoeing, it's somebody ready to be a wife and they're going to take your husband. So stop doing this shit. And I know somebody's going to be mad at me. And guess what? If you're mad, you might be women are going to be skipped over. They're going to be avoided by black men if we don't change the way we behave. I want to have your hot girl summer, live your best life and all that. And I ain't tripping on you. I understand we think we can be men. And it's sad to say that we can't. Sometimes it's hard to admit it, but you can't. So while you being a young hoe, guess what? You're going to turn into an old hoe. Because
we can't be men. Sometimes it's hard to admit we can't be men. And what she's saying is we can't go out there and just be tossing out coochie, et cetera, et cetera. What's up, y'all? Back into the gauntlet. I'm back in the chair. We do this thing Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 11 a.m. Sorry I'm late. I'm just running around doing stuff. But we're going to talk about it today because you know what? Finally, somebody else said it. Now, I've been saying this for years. She said pretty soon in the near future, black women are going to be skipped over. It's happening now. But before I really get into all that, I'm going to ask a question. Where's the person that's saying that about white women? Where's the person that's saying that about Puerto Rican women? How come when I say stuff, it ends? I'm out of a relationship now because I talk about what I hear, and because I'm saying it, it's like I'm saying it. So I've learned a long time ago, let individuals say it, but it don't mean nothing. By the mere fact that I agree with this sentiment makes me the hated one, but I can deal with that. I'm a big boy. And quite frankly, I don't want a woman in my life that don't understand the stuff that I'm going through anyway. So I'm not going to have nobody in my life that don't understand when I walk around women of color, just be like, I'm not going to have nobody in my life that don't understand when they smile and then say next. And then when they get to me, they have an attitude and I don't do nothing to them. You know, as great as I am, I don't hoe around. I don't do nothing. Normally, when you say you don't hoe around, that puts you in the top tier. But women of color have a very unique skill set. They will find a way to make what the last no good nigga did to them what you doing to them. All right. I got Greg up in here. What's up? Putting it up, homie. Homie Greg is up in the house. People, I'm going to go left for something. I'm going to tell you something. I said this before and I will always say it. Every person you deal with, you're dealing with their ex-boyfriend. Every person you're dealing with their ex-boyfriend. The way their mind's set up, the way they are loopy, it's because of their ex-boyfriend. All right? What's going on, Huggy? Huggy says the legend, Chris Smith. What's good, fam? What's going on with you, homie person? Tone all day. I'm going to read your comment in a second. But let's run this thing back.
The very near future, black women are going to be skipped over. They're going to be avoided by black men if we don't change the way we behave. I want to have your hot girl summer, live your best life and all that. And I ain't tripping on you. I understand. We think we can be men. And it's sad to say that we can't. Sometimes it's hard.
It's sad to say we can't. I understand we think we can be men, but it's sad to say we can't. Why is it sad to say you can't? Nature didn't make you that way. That's why you can't. There's no sad to say. Nature did not make you that way. But I do appreciate the woman. But let me go left and say something right quick. What's going on, Brandon? I see you. Got Greg up in here. I got David B up in this bitch. Tone all day up in this bitch. Goddamn Huggy B up in this bitch. Y'all a bunch of up in this bitchers. The person that you're dealing with all their ex-boyfriends. Now, let me give you an example of what I mean by that. Every time I deal with a woman, they insist. They are adamant. And they are adamant about making sure what their last boyfriend did to them, because I'm giving them new love and everything. They're going to try and slip a dip. Hit me off with a oofy. You know what a oofy is, right? I made that shit up. A oofy is a oops fee. Oofy. They want to hit you off with a oofy. So they want to hit you off with an oofy and have you thinking that you did to them what their last boyfriend did to them. What the last individual, you know, the fuck ups that they like so much. Then they meet a man like myself and I'm ironclad with perfection. Not perfect, but I strive for perfection. But do you know that even though I strive for perfection, they still say things to me like, I need some more reassurance. I didn't do nothing to you. But it's safe to say, and I mean it is safe to say, and now I have proof. It is safe to say that everything that you do and every time you deal with a woman, you're involved in that ex. For example, I told y'all that Taylor Sean Bradley, listen to me, my talk. And then when Taylor Sean Bradley and I broke up, what kind of car did she buy? She brought a Volkswagen. Now, I be trying to tell individuals and they don't listen. Little did I know, they do listen. But guess what? All of my ex-girlfriends, they are going to get to deal with the me part of them. For example, I'm a business dude. I've been trying to push that for the longest. Individuals didn't hear anything I wanted to say. Didn't want to hear nothing. Little did I know, I get a call, and the next individual that my ex is going to deal with is going to be dealing with a real estate mogul. But I didn't get that. I got a bunch of no's and no's and no's. But the next individual is going to deal. That is my contribution to my ex-girlfriends. Greatness. They tend to follow what I say. They don't do it when we're in a relationship. Once told to me by Alexandra Bridgman. And I see it. All of my ex-girlfriends are going to, all of my ex-girlfriends, their new boyfriends are going to deal with a polished act. Too bad I had to deal with the no good niggas that they had to deal with when I had them. Now back to your regularly scheduled program.
the very near future, black women are going to be skipped over. They're going to be avoided by black men if we don't change the way we behave. I want to have your hot girl summer, live your best life and all that. And I ain't tripping on you. I understand. We think we can be men. And it's sad to say that we can't. Sometimes it's hard to admit it, but you can't. So while you being a young hoe, guess what? You're going to turn into an old hoe. Because while you're around hoeing, it's somebody ready to be a wife. And they're going to take your husband. So stop doing this shit. And I know somebody's going to be mad at me. And guess what? If you're mad, you might be the one I'm talking about. So refrain from putting yourself in a comment.
Now, what she said is, I know you're going to be mad. But if you're mad, you might be the one I'm talking about. Why is it that the individuals that I dealt with in my past all got mad at my videos? You know why they got mad at my videos? Because you was that person I was talking about. Yeah, you was. You was trying to post up like you wasn't. But like what she said, when you get mad, you are the person that I'm talking about. So let's get down in the nitty gritty. People, just last Monday, I heard what I said because I was sitting in this fucking chair when I said it. I said, allow life to correct these individuals. I said, these individuals navigate themselves around in life and act like it's real coochie crunch. They throw their hand up in the air. They get to twerking their ass. They get to doing all that shit. And when they twerking their ass, most likely than not, there's a no good booty out nigga receiving the benefits of the twerk. I need y'all to follow me. And then what happens is they get tired and say, you know what, I want to try to upgrade. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of being a part of band. And they don't want to be part of band no more. They actually ban themselves from band. And band is build a nigga. They get tired of building a nigga. So they get tired of building a nigga and they be like, I don't want to build a nigga no more. I want a ready nigga. I don't want to build a nigga. I want a ready nigga. And then they say, well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get an upscale guy. I'm going to get a guy that got this. But then they realize, when you give that building nigga up, now they have to be in a place. So they don't want the fucking the guy that got his stuff together, et cetera, et cetera. They so addicted to the building nigga. And then when they finally decide to do what white women do and Puerto Rican women do, then it's a total collapse of their love system. Let me say that again. Let me back that up. It's a total collapse of their love system. And it's a total collapse of their love system because there's no curriculum in dealing with a man. And instead of saying, you know what, let me deal with this man right here. Check this out. Pause. Instead of dealing with this man right here, instead of saying, let me just get my pen and pad out and take notes and know how that I can better assist this individual. What they do is they try to apply no good nigga a curriculum to a man. And I'm here to tell you, that fails every goddamn time. So what do? They make shit up. And they start telling you got them mad. Let me do my fucking dance. Do the point. They say you got them mad. Oh, you made me mad. No, baby bitch. I wrote the book on mad. Let me back that up. No, baby bitch. I wrote the book on mad. Literally, I wrote a book called Mad. And the book that I wrote, let me see, it said, I can make you a cup of coffee. I can even make you a sandwich. But what you're not going to tell me is I made you mad. No, baby boo, you were mad already. You trying to use me to bring it out of you. You are already mad. People, guys, listening to me here today, don't ever let a woman tell you, you made me mad. Nuh-uh, you're already mad. The current mind state of the individual you dealt with, you had nothing. And I mean, you had nothing to do with that. Please allow me to continue. Appreciate those thumbs up, y'all. Stop fucking with me. Stop being a fucking with me here. All right? I'm here every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 11 a.m. Have your ass in a place. Be here, be square. So these individuals, like I said last week, let life correct these individuals. But I did say they're going to be old in a room all by themselves, rocking. I need a man. Neighbor going to knock on the door. Miss Wilson? Oh, yeah, yes. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm all right. Oh, I hear you in there yelling. No, I'm in here by myself. No, she's in there arguing with a man that she was fucking with years ago. I told y'all let life correct these individuals. I told y'all that they're going to grow old alone. I told y'all I have no idea what these individuals are thinking about. I have no idea what these individuals are looking at. Why aren't they looking at a relationship like, fuck all the bullshit. I don't want to grow old alone. Why do they roll the dice? Crap out, snake eyes, all fucked up in the mix. For the sake of just saying, I told that nigga, no, baby, you grown old alone. Now, I heard what I said because I was sitting here when I said it. What that did what I said was. What that did what I said was. What that did what I said was. Oh, yeah. I said they're going to be just like that movie Castaway. At first, when he landed on an island, he was cool. He was cool. He was landing on an island. He was checking all the cargo. Then what happened was they showed sometime later. Now he talking to a ball. I know what I'm doing. Stop it. I know what I'm doing. I said they're going to be the same way. Life is not designed for you to sit down there and be all by yourself. We are not built like that. We are social by nature. And when you say, I don't need no man, it's and all that, you are robbing yourself of something that is the pinnacle of communication. It is the pinnacle of love, the pinnacle of interaction. And that is interacting with a loved one. You rob yourself of that. Let me run that joint again, please.
The very near future, black women are going to be skipped over. They're going to be avoided by black men if we don't change the way we behave.
If you don't change
have your hot girl summer, live your best life and all that, and I ain't tripping.
She said we're going to be traded up. Now, let me tell you something that I told y'all, but y'all motherfuckers ain't listening. No, y'all ain't. You see, you don't go around and about the foots to your ass. But y'all allow these individuals to navigate themselves through life and hit you off with all these riddles. Oh, I'm too blessed to be stressed. Oh, I'm blessed. Oh, I ain't. I'm living this. I'm living that. I don't need no nigga. Stop allowing these creatures to tell y'all and let y'all think that these old little dumbass riddles that they working with. I'm an independent woman. Ain't no such thing. Remember, Mercedes-Benz is $1 billion automaker and they are independent. They still need Bosch for spark plugs. They still need Bose for radios. They still need Michelin for tires. But y'all allow these individuals to tell y'all, oh, I'm independent. There is no such thing. There's no such thing. There is no such thing as an independent woman. There is no such thing. Mercedes-Benz is $1 billion automaker and they're not independent. All right? They're not. And they allow you, and then what you guys do is you listen to these super idiots, these size, super idiots. Y'all listen to these size, and it's like, oh, yeah, she said, no, don't listen to that. What this woman is saying is the absolute truth.
The very near future, black women are going to be skipped over. They're going to be avoided by black men if we don't change the way we behave.
If you don't change the way you behave, it's going to be changed, looked over. Where's the white man? Where's the white woman that's saying white women are going to be looked over? Where's the individual that's saying Puerto Rican women are going to be looked over? You guys, you navigate yourself through life. You allow these individuals to keep you from your kids. You allow these individuals to tell you, I'm going to take you down to child support because that's the best thing for your kid. Let life correct these sides. They're super idiots. Let life correct these individuals. Stop allowing yourself to be led by estrogen. Because I said this over and over and over again. I am now 100 for 100 now. I meet individuals, they claim, oh, I'm not this, oh, I'm not that, no, not me, no, I'm not negative, nope, I'm too blessed, no, I ain't got time for that. And then sometime later I'm not like that all the time. So allow me, please allow me, appreciate those thumbs up, y'all, allow me. People, I don't do negativity. Did everything right in life to avoid it. I got a good life, beautiful life. I'm very successful. I'm healthy. I don't need negativity. I damn sure don't need pussy. What I need is a woman. The reason why I don't have that in my life is because I didn't meet that yet. I met little fucking kids that know how to, they claim they women. They can do everything in the world of entertainment, but on a personal perspective, they flatlining. The great Dave Ramsey said, what was that there? He said, what that deal was. Oh yeah. He said, adults do what's right. Children do what feels good. Adults do what's right. Children do what feels good. Now, I've been saying this for years. What I was saying was, and I heard what I said because I was there when I said it. I said, years ago, I was saying, if you get into a conversation with them for over 3 minutes, get your fucking head examined. Then I updated that. I downgraded it from 3 minutes to 45 seconds. Why did I downgrade it from 3 minutes to 45 seconds? Because after 45 seconds, you'll realize you're talking to a child. And speaking of a child, Dave Ramsey said, adults do what's right, children do what feels good. You'll be hard-pressed to find a woman that want to do what's right. But what feels good is having a rebellious attitude, like a child. Why do you think they fuck with booty out niggas and no good niggas? Because booty out niggas and no good niggas are rebellious too. They have a I don't give a fuck about life perspective. They have a I don't care perspective. You team that up with a woman and you got two individuals that are navigating themselves through life on some reckless path to destruction. Things that are supposed to be in life are null and void. Why do you think in the community, y'all motherfuckers called black, why do you think it is on an epic scale? You got men walking around here, business owners, single. You got individuals walking around here, don't curse. Morals. No thug in them, ain't playing that nonsense. Ain't doing that, living that street life. Ain't about that mean garbage. Single. Let's be clear about something. If you want a true perspective of what I'm talking about here today, if you look at every other bad class, the good class of it is recognized, except in the black community concerning men. In the black community concerning good men, you'll let some women tell it that no good motherfuckers are better. You want an example of this, yes? Okay. Outside is my Toyota Corolla, right? Toyotas are what they call a third tier car. First tier cars, Mercedes, Audi, BMW. First tier. Second tier car, Cadillac, Lexus, Acura. Third tier, Ford, Toyota, etc. Tier, right? You're not going to get somebody with a fucking Hyundai talking about it's just as good as a fucking Acura. You're not going to get somebody with a Hyundai talking about it's just as good as a BMW. The tiers are acknowledged. But you'll see a woman walking with a no good motherfucker and she'll make all these claims and mystical theories about how he is good as the business owner. How he is good as that dude that did everything right in life. In no other class, and I mean no other class, I challenge you to find it. I am sitting here right now. I have the iPhone 12. I assure you this super duper bullshit ass, this ultra super bullshit ass phone right here that I brought at the dollar store up the street. This is the studio phone. This phone stays in here. If somebody break in here and take it, I wouldn't even report it stolen, okay? It's the fuck back phone. It is not the iPhone. This phone has 3 cameras that work in sync to produce one picture. I can damn near focus damn near half a mile with this phone. I'm like, holy smoke. With this thing right here, don't do it. The makers of this phone will tell you it's not as good as the iPhone. Nowhere close. But if you go into the community you call black, you will have women telling you for some strange mythical reason that dude that ain't got no motherfucking job is just as good as the man that owns a business. I assure you, there's no other arena. You're not going to find a motherfucker that owns a trailer park talking about how good it is, better than that ranch home that individual got up the street. It's not. It's not. You're not going to have a person on welfare put their EBT card up on the fucking counter talking about something. It's better than that motherfucking American Express card. It's not going to happen. Only, and I mean only in the black community are great, good men. We're in competition with bullshit. Bullshit. A woman will sit down there and know the class of food. You can tell a woman that dated a fucking garbage ass man, hey bitch, I'm gonna take your fucking ass to McDonald's, you fucking whore. You fucking whore. I'm laughing at something else, y'all. Come on, man. I'm taking your fucking ass to McDonald's. She'll say, McDonald's? Oh, I want Red Lobster. Wait a fucking minute. Hold the fuck up. You was dating a booty out nigga last week. What the fuck is going on here? When it comes to food, in case you don't know, in case you ain't making a point, I ain't making a connection. When it comes to food, she know good and goddamn well McDonald's ain't got shit on goddamn Red Lobster. She knows that shit. But when it comes to men, that same women and women like her will make the case for a no good ass motherfucker. 61% of these creatures have babies with motherfuckers that ain't got shit going on for themselves. Number one in obesity. Number one in welfare. Y'all can believe that bullshit about how, y'all can believe that super garbage. Oh, it's more white people on welfare than black people. How? Thanks to women of color in the way they skeeting out, the way they taking the fucking skeet and having fucking babies. This perspective, I did the math on it. A study was done from 1990 to 2016. And every year, it was the same fucking story. Shaquita has more babies than Sarah. Shaquita had their second baby before Sarah had her second baby. And the study shows that when Sarah had her second baby, Sarah is married. It shows that Sarah, even though she had a baby, she still completes high school, go on to college, etc., etc. When Shaquita have her baby, it's on to the next nigga because she getting some fucking welfare. That's what the stats show. I didn't make these fucking stats. I'm sorry I am an intellect. I'm sorry I don't just get on here and spit nigga shit. I'm sorry I don't get on here and just be on some old fucking, you know what I mean? You feel me, homie, person? I'm sorry. I speak fucking facts. I speak facts. And my facts break backs. Your facts snacks, I eat them all fucking day. I want to be clear about that. Where is the fucking stats for white women? Where is the stats for Puerto Rican women? They don't exist. They don't. There's no fucking white woman that needs to say what this black woman is saying right here.
The very near future, black women are going to be skipped over. They're going to be avoided by black men if we don't change the way we behave. I want to have your hot girl summer, live your best life and all that.
All these codes.
I understand. We think we can be men, and it's sad to say that we can't. Sometimes it's hard to admit it, but you can't. So while you being a young hoe, guess what? You're going to turn into an old hoe. Because while you're around hoeing, it's somebody ready to be a wife, and they're going to take your husband. So,
and the person that's normally ready to be a wife is somebody out of race. Let's be clear about something. Let's be clear about that. Let's be clear. These size super idiots will tell you over and over and over again and make a fucking perspective about how that no good motherfucker that they fucking with, that dude that ain't got no license. Hey, listen, man, I drive for Lyft when I ain't got nothing to do. I drive for Lyft. Do you know how much it fucks me up? I mean, fucks me up. It fucks me up when a female orders the Lyft ride and a dude come out. I'd be like, whoa, what the fuck are we doing here? It fucks me up when a motherfucking chick, the dude comes out on the porch and he want to put his stamp on this my coochie. So he comes out on the porch, he kisses the girl and everything, and he looks at me like, you ain't gonna rap to my girl, are you? I ain't got no car. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing with this guy? What the fuck is going on here? But you got individuals, they'll make a case for this bullshit, this shitty ass fucking life. I want to be clear about something before I get out of here, and I mean crystal clear. Do not sell yourself cheap. You got your shit together, you are an expensive commodity. Don't allow nobody to tell you you not. I tell y'all about the pimp prostitute perspective. A pimp is not good. I'm not going to sit down there and watch a pimp tell a fucking chick, get your fucking ass out there and get me my money. But it's snowing. Bitch, you better wear a fucking snorkel. It's raining out there. Bitch, you better wear a fucking poncho. Get your ass out there and get me my fucking money. She goes and put a poncho on, go out there and make this motherfucking money. And all I ask is a woman to listen to me, and I can't get that. I ain't asking you to go out there and sell your ass, dummy. I ain't asking you to go out there and sell your ass. Nope. I got to sit down there and watch no good niggas in the store get treated like a fucking king because there's a fucking dummy that says there's some good in this guy. No, the fuck it ain't. No, the fuck it ain't. Like I said, there is no other class anywhere. Not even animals. The weakest hippopotamus ain't challenging the strongest one. The weakest ram don't get no goddamn pussy. They don't. The weakest elephant don't get no goddamn pussy. They don't. When they sit down there and they fight for the fucking female elephant, when they sit down there and fight for the female, the strongest one gets the female. In no other fucking arena, I promise you this. I fucking promise you. You're not gonna see a crippled fucking Impala walk crippled across the Serengeti, go and get him some fucking pussy. It ain't gonna happen. I promise you. The shit ain't gonna fucking happen. It's not. Only in the black community is the black man fighting. Only in the black community is the greats of black men fighting. And our competition is no good one. So all you women that's listening to me, take note of this shit and shut the fuck up. See y'all here tomorrow at 11, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Later.